In this video I'm going to show you how to make one of these pieces, which is used for the top of a riser hex. So for these we'll be using these jigs which you get with the Pro Maker reward. So I've got a piece of polystyrene which I've got about the right size. I'll push a bolt through. Right, my two plugs. This can get a bit messy, so I'm going to keep these aside. We'll do a visual check this lined up. That's actually very good. Just tighten it. Not so much as going to crush the polystyrene, but you don't completely see them. Right, let's go around the edge with the hot wire cutter. Yeah, our physical check. Okay, it is actually just very slightly out. It's not quite done it. Yep, that's good. So I'll do the rest. You may not need to be quite as particular as I am about getting them lined up, but you know, if you're going to go to all this effort of making hex terrain, I'm quite particular about the angles being right. Okay, so if you were making a basic hex, that's it, you'd be done. You'd take out your bolts, replace your plugs, and off you go. But we're going to be cutting out this middle section. So what you need for this is just like an old pen or pencil. Make sure your fingers are not in the way on the other side. So we're going to put one hole straight through the middle, and then I like to do 5 around the edge of that one. And then you just push your thing out. So it does make a bit of polystyrene crumb. Now this is where you need to have a hot wire cutter where you can just remove one end of it by unscrewing it. Sorry, not both ends, just one end. And now I'm just going to lower that through the gap. And then we'll reattach it on the other side. Okay, and then we'll start cutting. So you may not be able to see anything very much happening to start with, but I assure you that it is. So I'm going to stop at that point, and we'll pull out the bits that we've done. Right, let's do it properly for the rest. Gosh, I hope you can see this. See? Remove all the waste again. And pick up any odd bits I missed. Okay, I think that's probably it. Again, we'll take away the waste and have one last check. As you can see, I don't like to leave it hanging on the wire because you're just going to risk breaking it, so always hang it on the arm. Actually, I probably should have taken the wire cutter off first. Let's do that. There we go. There's our piece. And if we want to check it, check this okay, we'll take one of these and make sure that passes through it. It does, so it's fine. I suppose I could have done that before I took the jig off, might have made more sense. And now we want to get this down to this sort of thickness. So we'll use our depth cutter, if we can find that. Actually, I'll put the plugs back in first. We can see which way around they go. Okay. Oops. Bear with me. Okay. So you can see this. Turn it on and then just push it through. Don't push it too hard, you want to let the hot wire cutter do the cutting, that's its job. Sorry, I just knocked the camera there. And then do the other side. Didn't need very much off that bit, did I? Let's peel off that bit if I can. Yeah, it's a bit better if you've got more leeway, so you don't have to do this sort of messing around with this papery bit. You've got a slightly wider piece of polystyrene to start with. Okay, there we go, 2 more of those.